Mhm. I'm counting my. Okay. Kimbo, Kimbo, Natan and Zambi, Yamazulu, Betwabu, Benabetus, Betwabu. Hallelujah, hallelujah. All the praises to the Most High, to the divine Creator. All praises, all praises, all praises. I come before you in no strength of my own, but truly through the power of the Most High. Through our divine Creator, who is the lifter up of our heads. Um, it is just amazing, inspiring, to be able to be a messenger of Tatan and Zambi, or be somebody that he would reveal himself to, or his message to be a messenger. CME, Grand Rising, Kingdom Greetings, Great Awakening, whatever time zone you are in, it is an honor and a privilege to be able to speak with you, the Most High's divine creation, His children, His chosen ones, His set apart ones, that He is um, chosen and called and set apart for such a time as this. You know, um, we're just in an amazing time. But I really don't want to get distracted in all that stuff. Let me just lift up a word of intercession to the Most High, divine creator, Tatan and Zambi, Sonini na nini kuswa Congo guy, Yizaya Congo. I come as humbly as I know how before your throne, giving you thanks and praise and glory and honor. All the Kimbo truly belongs to you. Um, just asking your continuous divine directions and downloads and insights and foresights into the things that has been hidden from us in this world. But as you now quicken us in our in our semi, in our spirit, in our ruach, we thank you. You thank you that everything that is hidden is now coming to light. There is nothing that is hidden that is not being revealed to us in this hour and in this season, this time. We are truly in a time of an awakening within an awakening and an awakening. We will never obtain all of the information, but we pursue it as you give us directions and moving in it. You did say, and it was contained in the books, that they that worship you must worship you in spirit. But not only that, that your spirit, your one and semi, would lead us into all truth. And that's our heart's desire, is to be led into truth, not to be deceived anymore as we were deceived before by the Babylonian system. But now that we are awake, that we will continue to walk in truth and in revelation and wisdom in your knowledge and in understanding and understanding and overstanding of what it is that they did not want us to know and did not want us to pay attention to. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. May the ears of the hearers of this be quickened in the realms of the spirit, to hear not what I have to say, but what your spirit, your Mwanda, have to say through me. I empty myself of myself and make myself just a vessel to be used by you at this very time, moment, second, in space. And I give you all the Kimbo in Geta. CME once again, CME family, grand rising, great awakening, kingdom greetings. Sending you oodles and oodles of love from Kenya. Yes, this mystical land that is keep continuously um, blow my mind. Every time I go out on a excursion or go out on the road or go out on a field trip or whatever you want to call it, um, I am continuously amazed by the revelation, the insight that the Most High would allow me to have. And one of the things you would hear me time and time again say to you is the information that is in Google is contaminated information. We know it was created by the beast system, and anything that's created by the beast system, they would alter. Yes, they put some truths out there in Google. You can find some things, But at the same time, too, they will continue to keep us going around and round in circles. Yes, because they don't really want us to know the truth. So a lot of times, those of us that are on the continent, if we're not condescent, we must now put our feet to the ground and go out and really check out these locations and areas that is being given to us and stuff like that. To be able to be sure that when we're giving information, and we're giving information that we ourselves personally have went and checked, and not only just depend on Google or the books that they have written and gave us. Because remember too, a lot of the information that are written in books are also given to us by our colonizers, by the Khazars, by the Ashkenaz. We have to know that they own this Babylonian system. That's a fact. The fact, we can't hide from the fact that they own the television, and we can't hide the fact that they own the information drive that is being given out. And anything that we give out as information is either blocked, delete, or made to be obsolete. Because why? It didn't come from one of their books. Their books say, Google Maps show me this, and all these different things. If they could create a whole nation and fragilize their history, if they could create a whole nation and lie who they are, what else could they lie to us about? What else have they been lying to us about? If they could create a whole Bible, King James 1611, if they could create a whole religious system and organizations, if they could create a health system, if they could create a political system, tell me why they can't be lying to us about so many things about our very own self. And so when we think that we have arrived and we have attained and we have the whole truth only unto ourselves, then we lie to ourselves, because everybody have a part of the puzzle. It's a jigsaw puzzle, and it was scattered. It's like somebody took the glass and they break it, and now we're trying to gather the broken pieces, the fragmented pieces, and put it back together. But it's hard putting all the pieces of a glass back together. Anybody try to put a glass back together, put it back together completely, please let me know. I have not seen anybody succeed. I know what you could do. You can make a mosaic piece out of it. You will have to add foreign substance like glue and stuff to bring it all together. So what they did, they shattered our history. They made our history fragmented. So you have some people fighting in America saying America is the promised land. You got people fighting saying, what you call that place there now? That in the Negev is the promised land. And then, us that are on the continent, we're now realizing more and more, a lot of the landmarks are here. A lot of the places that they told us that was in the Middle East is not there, but here. And so this is where we're at. So I think you saw what I put. Are we paying attention? And why this came about, because I was talking to the Most High. I was meditating yesterday, to be honest with you. I was meditating yesterday, and in my meditation, I came across a song. And the song was the theme song, or one of the songs for the Wakanda Forever movie. And this song was by a well-known Caribbean singer, and it's called Lift Me Up. And so if you take a look at the trailer with that song in it, pay attention. But that was not the only thing that the Most High downloaded me with paying attention to the trailer of that Wakanda Forever movie. He had already showed me, or at least took me to Uganda, to the Buganda kingdom. So you see the word Buganda there. So he took me into the Buganda kingdom, and he showed me the operation of the Buganda kingdom, how they have the king and his palace, and then they also have their own, aside from the government of Uganda, Buganda kingdom has its own parliament. So I said, wow, this kingdom is literally today, 2022, still in full operation and operating with a king and its parliament. It has 52, I think, clans inside of the Buganda kingdom. And it's a real organized and real structured. That kingdom is literally still functioning today and still fully structured and organized with its educational system and everything. You understand? And so I went to the Buganda kingdom and I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is really amazing. And when going to the Buganda kingdom, I was able to then go again to the source of the Niles. I talked about going to the source of the Niles, which is in the, I won't say in the middle of Lake Victoria, because it's not in the middle of Lake Victoria, but Lake Victoria and the source of the Nile, they meet, but they don't mix. They meet, but they don't mix. And the source of the Nile does not come from Lake Victoria, but it comes up from underground source. Yes, it does not come out of the lake. It comes up out of seven different underground sources, feeds and gives water to the Nile. Yes, and that's what I found out earlier in this year. But then now, as I'm here in Kenya, there's another kingdom that was around even before the Buganda kingdom, and that's the one you see there called Wanga. Wanga, I might be pronouncing these things wrong. Forgive me. My pronunciation or my words is not the best, so please don't judge me based on my pronunciation. So I make sure I make that disclaimer. And let me just also make a disclaimer. I am not I'm not the scholar. I really always come with revelation knowledge that has been given to me from the divine creator. And I always tell you that you can always go and research yourself, look into these things yourself. But I only come when the Most High gives me revelation knowledge to come and share. Yes. So that's why this is more so an education. I should say this is a revelation channel more so than an education channel. So I thank the Most High for that. But the One God Kingdom. Now, let me give you the backdrop of this kingdom. This kingdom encompasses parts of Kenya, parts of Uganda, parts of, I believe, Tanzania, and parts of DRC. This is how wide this kingdom was. But the heart of the kingdom was in Kenya. Now you could go in, like I said, you could go and check it out. But this is the revelation that I got from the Most High. And this is some of the things. This kingdom was so well organized, so well structured, so well disciplined, that when the colonizers came, they came and they sat at the king of that kingdom, the Wanga kingdom, feet to hear, to listen, to learn, and all these different things. And then they infiltrated. We know what after the colonizers came in, that's when the kingdom started to dissolve. So now they move from titling the king or the king's title being king to being chief. So that's where you have a lot of this chief in these different places and stuff, because we had kings and queens, and then they come and give us chiefs and stuff like that. But this One God kingdom was such a powerful, advanced kingdom. And also this area I'm telling you about is the very same area that these Fake people up in the Negev who now took that place in 1948 from Palestine. Yeah, that's the same area they wanted for themselves. Hear what I say you now? The same area that was called the Wanga Kingdom was the same area those people wanted for themselves. They didn't want South Africa. They didn't try all them other places. But this area called the Wanga Kingdom was what they wanted. Why? Why? I had the privilege to hear from somebody that is a Magi. I think it's a Magi. I think he says a Magi, descendant of Jethro, any which way. And he told me many things about many things because he tracked his lineage down and stuff like that. I had an opportunity to speak with somebody who's from the Luya tribe, clan, and also a Maragoli, which is the Maragolis are the clan that kingship came out of in that area, Wanga Kingdom. What am I saying to you, family? Are we paying attention? Are we paying attention to what these people are putting right in front of us in these movies? So here comes now Wakanda. Almost have similarities inside those same names. Buganda, Wanga, welcome Wakanda. And a lot of the original shots and backgrounds and backdrops was taken where? Here in Kenya. A lot of things you see in that movie is symbolism of who we are, what we did. The water birth. Our women used to give birth in water. So now this is the other revelation that I wanted to share with you that the Most High gave me. The birthing of this earth, this plane that we call land, earth. When we go into the same scripts that they gave us, right, called the Bible, in Genesis, what it says, how did the earth, the Most High, the divine creator, give birth to the earth? Out of the waters. Out of the water. He said he separated the water from the water. Y'all catching what's happening here? He separated the waters from the waters and gave us dry land. Oh, wow. So you understand why this earth, this plane, we are made up of more water than we are anything else. The Most High is trying to show us some things, but we ain't paying attention. Even the very other movie that they're supposed to be coming out soon, I don't know if it's out as yet, called the Avatar 2. Where are they now merging into? The water kingdom. Why? What is beneath that we don't know, that we are afraid of? They just out of the ashes we rise, but out of the waters this earth was created, dried for us to be occupy. That's the other thing. He revealed to me, showed me, even watch this. Out of the, hey, hold on. Watch this, man. Oh, hold on. Let me catch myself. Let me compose myself. Out of the water, the earth became, right? Separate the waters from the waters, and he gave us the dry land. Then now watch this. As earth vessels, where did we come from? We lived in our mother's womb for 9 months. Some of us maybe 7 months, whatever have you, whatever your digestion was, in water. And then we came out of the water and breathing in the dry air. Are we paying attention? So now, what the Most High is revealing to me is these three: the Buganda, Wakanda movie, the Buganda Kingdom, the Wakanda movie, or Wakanda movie, and the Wanga Kingdom is showing you the restoration of the Kingdom of Congo. Pay attention, family. Pay attention. It's showing you the restoration of he's allowing all of these places to be revealed for the restoration of the kingdom. The kingdom restoration has begun. It was necessary. It was necessary for DRC to become a part of the East Africa community. It was necessary. Everybody talk about that Indian prophet who did the prophecy and showed the lion. Where did the lion start? Out of east and made his way. So it's necessary. And so I intrigue us. They that have an ear to hear what the Spirit is saying, to understand the kingdom. Let me put it like this. The kingdom of Congo has already come together. It is now the people that need to take a stand and reinstall its kings, reinstall its systems. It takes the people uniting and taking a strong stand. It is like the people, the Bantus, are like an elephant that has been in captivity for so long from its birth. And so, because it's been in captivity for so long from its birth, it does not realize the strength that it has. So, the trainer put a peg in the ground and ties the elephant to a small little peg in the ground. Now, the elephant, all he has to do is raise his leg up and he can pull that peg out. But because he was raised in captivity, he does not understand the power and the strength that he has to pull that little peg out, and he has his freedom. That's us Bantus. That's us melanated people. We are the elephants that have been captured, born in captivity, and we don't know our own strength. We don't know the power that we have when we wake up and join forces and unite. I don't know anybody back in the day ever watched the Power Rangers, and they used to tap their fingers and power, whatever, activate and stuff like that, and they all do. The children have a movie with this, I can't remember the name, but anyhow, they all got this Paw Patrol. You understand? And all the Paw Patrol get into one thing and they unite and fight together to conquer or to create or to save and to rescue. And this is how we have to come together to rescue our people. Those of us that are already awake must be able to join together to be able to awake the others, or not even if we can't wake them up, we should be able to start building the kingdom. Start building the kingdom. So when the rest awake, they have a place to come to. When the Most High start gathering them. Remember, let's use the story with Nehemiah. Nehemiah was on the wall. He had a burning in his heart because he wanted to go back and rebuild the walls when he saw what happened to the kingdom. And so he got the rights from the kings of the land, and he went and he started building. Yes, there was oppositions. Yeah, it was Tambalat and Sabias and those who tried to stop him, but he didn't. He had the sword in one hand and he was building in the next. And that's maybe how we have to fight this battle, with a sword in one hand, fighting off the enemy, fighting off the colonizers, fighting off those who saying this cannot be done. Even those who got skin like us, but then kin to us. We still got to fight them off, but we still have to build. Those who say, no, it'll never happen, we have to silence them, even if we mentally silence them, but still build. Still be able to build. And so this is what we have to do. This is what we have to do. So family, the kingdom has already united. When DRC became a part of East Africa community, that was the puzzle piece that needed to connect for the kingdom of Congo to be now set. But it's now the people, us, the Bantus, the melanated ones, the chosen ones, the set apart ones, to be able to now build this wall, build always places. I have some other information that I've gathered since I've been here in Kenya, some other landmarks that are here, according to the scriptures that they tell us that is inside the Negev or the fake Israel, and then that somebody else is telling us that is inside South Africa, which I understand according to Google Map. But now, when I literally go and visit this place, it is exactly depicted and described as it is in the Bible that they gave us. So you see why I tell you, the colonizers came and sat at the king's feet and the elders' feet and the wise men's feet here in the Wanga kingdom and got our information and then turn around and give us a Bible and give us witchcraft or white magic, whatever you want to call it, and lure us to sleep and demonize our powers and took our powers and used it against us. They take us as an elephant and birth us into captivity, and we don't know our own strength, put us and tie us to a peg, and we refuse to raise our leg up and take back our power and our authority. So that's why I wanted to just share with you that the Most High rests in my spirit. You see, we are paying attention. Are we paying attention? The kingdom, they shown us in the movie that movie. And let me tell you something. Remember, they give us the number 11. They said the number 11 represents chaos. That is not true. The number 11 is a master number. 22 is also a master number. So why are they bringing this movie out? Pay attention to 11, 11, 22. Listen to me, intentionally pay attention to that day, the kind of energy, the kind of spiritual warfare and fight. Pay attention, 11, 11, 22. It's going to, I'm telling you, these people don't do nothing by happen, chance, and accident. Anything they do is intentional. It's intentional what they do. So while you're busy running to the theaters, watching the movie on your phone or on your whatever you want, watching the movie, they set their intention to try and recapture us again. That's their intentions. They want the kingdom again. The battle, like I said, I did a video before, the battle is for the kingdom. They know that when DRC became a part of the East Africa community, they knew that that was the kingdom of Congo, reestablished, rebirth. But we didn't pay attention to it. We didn't pay attention that we are now the superpower. We are now the elephant. We can lift up our legs and make demands. We can lift up our voice and make demands. And watch it happen. We can set our intentions now. We got our powers back. But they demonize your powers. They tell you if you appear and disappear, you're practicing witchcraft. Yeah, you're practicing witchcraft. Witchcraft are you practicing? The craft of telepathy. The craft of moving, what you call it, rocks from one place to the next. If we read what Joseph and his brothers them did in the book of Joshua, how they could have run on top of wheats and how they could have crushed stones and how they could have just make a sound and make things happen. These are the powers they don't want you to use. So if they could They call it witchcraft. But the question is, which WHICH craft are you using? Which technique, which gift, which power are you using? It is not witchcraft, it's which power. That's it right there. Somebody take a hold of this, right? Which power are you operating in? Which power that lies in you are you operating? This is the reestablishment, the restructure, the rebirthing of the kingdom and the power that we always had, but it's laying dormant inside of us because it was called witchcraft. But it's which power? Can I say that again? Which power are we using? You understand? Yes. Western Kenya is the let me tell you something. This person talked about Western Kenya. Let me tell you, Western Kenya is a power hub. And that's why the colonizers went inside there and sabotaged the Wanga kingdom the way it did, because the Wanga kingdom extended, like I said, through Uganda, through DRC, through Tanzania, through Western Kenya, come all the way down to Navasha, almost into the city of Nairobi, which is the city of Nairobi, what we call it, the green city, or the city of the sun. Yeah. So that's why I say it's a whole lot here in Kenya. You have the Magi's here in Kenya still. You have Canaanites still here in Kenya. You have Amorites still here in Kenya, but they disguise their name as something else. I'm not ready to really share that aspect of it with you as yet, but those persons are still here in Kenya. And they disguise themselves as one of the Bantu tribes here in Kenya. Yeah. So, yeah, family, it is a whole lot, right? We have to pay attention. We have to pay closer attention now. It ain't about scholarship or debate or whatever have. It's about now embracing who we are, moving together, understanding the powers that we have, and operate inside of it. And let me tell you something. And I can say this and then I'm gone for real. But Kenya is super, super religious. It is under a very, very strong religious psychosis. You know that song say there's there, what you call it, JESUS freaks? Yeah. Super, these people believe in a white Mzungu. A lot of them believe in their white Mzungu. And that's a serious stronghold. And I think that's why it is such a sleeping giant, and it's hard to wake up. But the Most High, is hard, like their word said, He's going to use the heel of the woman to crush the head of the serpent, and that's the serpent that is here. And it's going to take the heel of a woman to crush their head, to expose it, to help wake these people up. And yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a part of my assignment that I'm here doing. I can't do it collectively. I have to really do it in what you call it, sleeper cells type of situation. Yeah, because but the Most High is going to crush that serpent head called the church and religion here in Kenya, because it's from Kenya to the world that the tsunami of this awakening is truly going to take place. And let me tell you something. The walls of Jericho, Sodom and Gomorrah, yeah. Some other things, yeah. They're here. A lot of landmark is here. I'm telling you, family, we are really awake, and we are waking in the midst of the awakening. So I love each and every one of you. I thank the Most High for you. I thank the Most High for His divine revelation that He is given us today. Let us pay attention. Pay attention. So, what you see in Wakanda Forever, when you see that, think about the Buganda kingdom that is in Uganda, and think about the Wanga kingdom that encompass Kenya, Uganda, DRC, and Tanzania. Yeah, that kingdom was massive, well organized, high tech. I also learned that we had some here in Kenya, even before the Kikuyus um, occupied Mount Kenya. We had some very, very, very highly spiritual and clan or people in the mountains. I can't tell you whether they're still there or not, but these people had such tremendous power. And I think that the elders of the Kikuyus, these are the people that they had learned from. These are the people they had learned from. Some mystical, that's the word I wanted to use. Some mystical people living in the mountain in Mount Kenya before the Kikuyus occupied that mountain. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to share. So once again, I love you all. Grand Rising, Great Awakening, Kingdom Greetings. Kimbo, Nathan and Zambi, Yamazulu, Betwabu, Benabetus. I trust your day will go well. Your empowering days will continue to go well. Your empowering month will go well. And your empowering year will continue to go well. You understand? So let us stay focused. Let us understand that the kingdom of Congo is here, it's at hand. It is at hand. The kingdom of Congo is at hand, family. It's at hand. There's no doubt. I don't doubt it one bit that the kingdom of Congo is at hand. When that DRC connected with East Africa, that sealed the kingdom of Congo. I'm telling you, it sealed it. From Atlantic Ocean to Indian Ocean. From, what do you say, from sea to shining sea. So may Tatan and Zambi be praised. Kuswa Congo, Guy. Yeah. Mupongo Telendo, all of those names, all those beautiful Bantu names we attribute to the Most High Divine Creator. Yeah. So, much love. Oh, yeah. You know what I say, right? Guess what? I love you, and there's nothing you could do about it. Have an amazing day. Batando Masaka, Asante Sana. Yes, they're the things. Asante Sana, Batando Masaka, and Zolo Quingy. I know all those things, right? Yeah. I really do love your family. And thank you so much. Thank you, all of you, for coming on, for taking the time out in your busy schedule to come and listen into what the Most High, the Divine Creator, had to say to me. I appreciate you. Please continue to be a light that shineth in the midst of the darkness and the gross darkness that is going on. You know, continue to be a light, continue to be a beacon of hope and a ray, you understand me, to those that are around. You may not have to tell them anything, just your life living will speak. Just your life living would speak this truth now. It ain't about like how he was in Christianity and Hebrew Israelite. It ain't about that. It ain't about that dogmatic kind of behavior. It's all about love. Loving them out of where they're at. Showing it. You know. But I ain't talking to this one because they ain't awake. No. I ain't doing nothing for this one because they ain't awake. No. Love is going to bring them in. That's what I need. The Most High just rest that in my spirit. I was shutting off just now. But he was saying love is going to bring our families, and they're going to see how we have what? Love one for the other. This is the true awakening. Also, part of the awakening is the love that we have one for the other. We must have that unconditional love, not based on condition, tradition, where you come from, who your family is, and how much money you have, what you drive, where you live. No, what country you come from. No, it called for unconditional, unconditional, unconditional love. They will know us, the chosen ones, the set apart ones, by our love one for another. We're not going to be, Christianity was full of arrogance and pride. Hebrew Israelite, full of arrogance, full of pride. This Bantu awakening, this awakening is supposed to be full of love, because all of us didn't know this. All of us come out of one of those things. Hebrew camp or Christianity or Muslim or one of them different things. But we must show love. We must, must. Yes. So please take care of yourselves once again. Matando Masaka, I appreciate all of you with everything inside of me. I don't say this with empty words. This is not empty words coming out of my mouth. I need you to feel my heart. I need you to know that this woman right here love you all with an unconditional love. Love you all with a motherly love. How a true mother's supposed to love her children and her chicks. A hen loving her chicks and chasing even after whoever would try to come after it. A lioness protecting her cubs kind of love. Yeah. So I gone for real this time. Much love, family.